Yo, what is good, yo? It's your boy Top back here with another video. Today I'm going to decide, I was thinking, should I make the best overall team, the best offensive team, the best releases, and I was like, my main thing is defense. So if I was out there, if I wasn't a YouTuber, what I would want to know is who are the best defensive players in the game. So I got to think of what is the best way to really get this to you guys. Should I make the top 10 list, the top 10 defenders at each position, which I definitely could have done, because going through this, making this, really the lineup, my best defensive lineup was not easy. There was a lot of guys that didn't make it that I honestly would have loved to make, loved to have made it, but guys, it was hard to cut some people out. So I know in the comments after this video, there's gonna be some people that are like, Ty, you missed out this guy, you missed out this guy. I know I missed some guys, but guys, I put together my best defensive lineup in NBA 2K20 Myteam. I hope y'all do enjoy it. So we are going to be making the lineup on 2KMT Central, and guys, so we got 13 spots to fill. We're going to do the starting 5, the bench 5, and then 3 other honorable mention type players that I felt could have easily made the list. So let's start off the list at the starting point guard position, and I don't feel it's right if I go with anybody but glitched Giannis Antetokounmpo, and here's the reason why. When looking at this card, if you got a point guard who is 6'11" with just an absolutely crazy wingspan, the man comes with a 97 speed, comes with a 96 lateral quickness, as well as a 96 perimeter defense. When you look at the badges of this card, he does have Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo stick, tireless defender. So what else, honestly, can you want out of a point guard? He can guard the opponent's point guard and really just give him problems. He gets a bunch of bump steals, he gets some fake animations, and he is just going to be in almost every single passing lane for your opponent to really have to deal with it, and so that is going to make it tough on any offensive player who runs. Most people run the majority of their offense to the point guard, whether it's Dwayne Wade, Magic Johnson, Ben Simmons. This Giannis Antetokounmpo can lock up any single one of those cards, and that's why he comes in at my starting point guard for my all defensive team. To help Giannis out in the backcourt is just another player that I honestly think is one of the most underrated players in the game, and that is Galaxy Opal Michael Jordan. Now, a lot of people don't really pay much attention to this card and kind of think he's outdated, and there's just a lot of different people who don't use this card, that even on their best squads don't use him, and I'm just kind of confused as to why, because when I grind accounts, if they have Michael Jordan, I'm using him 100 times out of 100, and here's why. His defensive ability on the court is absolutely ridiculous. The only thing this card lacks, in my opinion, is Hall of Fame range extender. If he had that, he would be maybe my top point guard in the game, but let's save that for another day. Let's hop into his defensive stats. He's got a 98 speed, a 99 lateral quickness with a 98 perimeter defense, 99 steal rating, and his steal tendency is absolutely ridiculous. There is no better player that if you play off-ball defense, he is going to get a ton of plucks, a ton of pokeaways because of that tendency rating. And let's hop into the badges component of this card. He does have Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, intimidator, off-ball pest, pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo stick, tireless defender, and really, what else do you need? What else can you possibly want? The one thing I wish was a little better is his height. He's only 6'6". If he was 6'8", he would just be an absolute freak. Nonetheless, Michael Jordan helps Giannis in the backcourt to make my all-defensive squad. Coming in at the starting small forward position is another player who I'm super high on. I still run him on my squad. And guys, I think he might still be the top small forward in the game. It's either him or KD. But this is Andre Kirilenko, and I'll get into why I like him so much. But first of all, he is just an all-around, well-rounded player. Now, the defensive side of things is absolutely outstanding. He has a 90 speed, and that's kind of the one thing that holds him back from just being absolutely insane. He does come with a 99 lateral quickness as well as a 98 perimeter defense, which those stats alone, a 99 lateral quickness and a 98 perimeter defense at 6'9", what else could you honestly want from a card? Now let's hop into the defensive badges, in which he has 15 of them on Hall of Fame. Those include clamps, interceptor, intimidator, off-ball pest, pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo stick, post move lockdown, rim protector, tireless defender. Like, guys, at the small forward position, he's got it all. He can play the power forward position, but I think he is best at the small forward position. He can honestly guard the opponent's best player, but when you got Giannis on the court, he's not even going to need to do that. What he is going to do is be able to just clamp whoever he's guarding, whether it's a secondary ball handler or just play kind of a role type position on this squad. But guys, he comes in at the starting small forward position on my all defensive squad. Is there even a question about who is the starting power forward on this squad? I don't think there should be, because this guy is an absolute freak on both ends of the court. Now there is one thing. His lowest stat that he has, one of the low 90s, is in the lateral quickness department, but everything else about this card makes up for it. 97 speed, acceleration, 99 vertical, 99 strength, got a 99 interior defense, 90 perimeter defense, and a 90 lateral quickness. So like I said, those are some important low stats that aren't 99s that I would love to see be 99s. Now, defensive badges, I could go through them all, or I could just tell you that he has every badge defensively on Hall of Fame. I mean, I'm not going to waste my time going through all of them. Clamps, pickpocket, pick dodger, pogo stick, post move, lockdown, rebound chaser, rim protector, intimidator, interceptor. Anything you can think of on the defensive end, he is going to have. He has great stats. He is 6'11", so at the power forward position, you might want to see that beat, or he's 6'10", and that's what holds him back. Even comparing him to KG, you could maybe make the debate that KG is a better defender than this AD card, and I'm not going to debate that with you because that could go either way. But Anthony Davis is only 6'10", but he is good enough to come in at my starting power forward position on my all defensive squad. Now, the center position is kind of a difficult one because there are 3 dudes at the top that really are super close, but I think it all starts with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, the thing I like about Kareem over the other centers to start things off is he is 7'2", and comparing that to the other centers, that is the tallest center that I was trying to decide between. Now, let's hop right into it. 92 speed, but guys, his speed feels different, and that a lot of that might just be his player model, his wingspan. I'm not sure, but he just moves across the court. He does come with the 88 lateral quickness, 98 interior defense with an 88 perimeter defense. So like I said, you see a 92 speed, an 88 perimeter defense, an 88 lateral quickness, and you might think, is he really that good? Guys, trust me, the way he moves is just crazy on the court. You can't find a guy that's going to move better defensively on the court than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He also comes with 15 Hall of Fame badges, including box, clamps, intimidator, moving truck, pogo stick, post move, lockdown, rebound chaser, rim protector, tireless defender. So the reason I'm putting Kareem up here is because if you play a Yao Ming type card, Kareem's gonna be one of the best dudes to put on a guy who likes to shoot a lot of post ups, because Kareem's got all of them inside defensive badges. Now, he does come with gold interceptor, gold pick dodger, pickpocket, so I would like to see those honestly on Hall of Fame, but nonetheless, you can't take anything away from this Kareem Abdul-Jabbar card. He is going to be my starting center on my all defensive squad. The backup point guard, another position that I was torn between 3 different guys for this spot. I really was, and my mind was getting fried, so I went with what my gut said, and I've played with every single one of these guys, and my gut tells me that Draymond Green is the second best defensive point guard in the game behind Glitch Giannis. And here's why. Now, you see the 6'7", and that's compared to the other point guards not as good, but his animations are just like Kawhi's. And when I say that, if you've ever played with Draymond, Kawhi, you know the type of animations I'm talking about. The fake contest, the intimidator badge, it's just everything. The way they move, everything about those cards are very similar. Let's hop right into it. 6'7", 90 speed, got a 97 lateral quickness with a 97 perimeter defense, but his interior defense is at a 97 as well. His strength's at a 94. So like I said, he is a very versatile defender, defending both in the post and on the perimeter. Now, looking at his defensive badges, he has 18 out of the 20 on Hall of Fame, with chase down artist and lightning reflexes being the 2 on gold. So that's kind of what really put him over the top, having basically every defensive badge that you need in box, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, moving truck, pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo stick, post move, lockdown, rebound chaser, rim protector, tireless defender. Like I said, he's got basically everything you could possibly want. The one thing that holds him back is the fact that he is only 6'7", but his player model is very good, and he does come in at the backup point guard on my all defensive team. In my personal opinion, I think there were 2 shooting guards that really separated themselves out from the rest, and both of them do happen to be 6'6" shooting guards. I might have said point guards, but I meant shooting guards. In the next one being GOAT Kobe Bryant. Now, you guys know almost everything about this Kobe Bryant card. He does have a 99 speed, 99 perimeter defense, 99 lateral quickness with a 99 steal. The badges, you know what you're going to get out of him. He's got basically everything on Hall of Fame: clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pick dodger, pickpocket, pogo stick, tireless defender, all on Hall of Fame. Now he does have 3 gold badges: moving truck, post move lockdown, and rebound chaser. So he does not have every defensive badge in the game, which I'm honestly kind of surprised when going through this. But that's really where I think MJ excels, is MJ has some more Hall of Fame defensive badges. MJ's got it all basically, and MJ's steal tendency is better in my opinion. When I play with both of these cards, MJ gets a lot more pokeaways when you're kind of playing that off-ball defense, trying to bait the next pass. That's why I think MJ comes just a step above this Kobe Bryant card, but nonetheless, Kobe Bryant is still a ridiculously good defender. I know y'all might hate me for this, and that's fine. Leave a comment down below if you do hate me for this, but coming in at this backup small forward position is Diamond Robert Covington. Now, like I said, you guys don't have to love me for this selection, but I've played enough games with a lot of players. I've played with Kawhi, I've played with Josh Smith, and I'm telling you, on the defensive side of the ball, I'm taking Covington over both of them, and I'm going to explain why. 6'9", with an incredibly long wingspan. He's a freak. When you look at this card, he is one of the best cards in the game still to this day. A 3-and-D player that you're not going to find many better players than him. Let's hop into why. Got an 88 speed, which I would like to see a little bit higher, but with a shoe and a coach, you can get that in the mid-90s. Got a 97 lateral quickness, a 97 perimeter defense with a 95 steal rating. Let's hop right into the badges. Why waste any time? On Hall of Fame, he has clamps, interceptor, intimidator, off-ball pest, pick dodger, pickpocket, tireless defender. So the most important badges that you need, he has on Hall of Fame. And then on gold, he does have pogo stick, moving truck, and post move lockdown. So when you're deciding whether to lock in Josh Smith, don't do it. Just spend the hour and a half, 2 hours grinding this Robert Covington card, because in my opinion, he is better on the defensive end and gives you basically everything that Josh Smith does besides the playmaking. That's why Robert Covington is my backup small forward on my all defensive squad. Now the backup power forward position is one that you guys should know who it's going to be. I already compared the 2 cards, and I feel like these are the only cards that can honestly be in contention for the power forward position, and that is Galaxy Opal Kevin Garnett. Now, the one thing he does have over AD is the fact that he is 6'11", so that's the one thing I do like that this KG card has that AD does not. But it's hard to beat those 20 Hall of Fame badges, and honestly, just wait for KG's badges as well. Let's hop into it. 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 98 vertical with a 92 strength. He does have a 95 lateral quickness, 98 interior defense with a 94 perimeter defense, and 88 steal as well. So like I said, very comparable stats to the AD, better in some aspects, worse in some other aspects. Now KG, like AD, does have 20 defensive badges, but only 15 of them are on Hall of Fame, which just makes a little bit of a difference. He does have box, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, pogo stick, post move lockdown, rebound chaser, rim protector, all on Hall of Fame, and he does have pick dodger, pickpocket, brick wall, off ball pest on gold. So it's really it's just the little things that separate these two. But like I said, you can move KG into the starting lineup, and I'm not going to complain. I'm not even going to debate with you. These two are interchangeable, but I think these two definitely need to be in your defensive squad and your all-defensive team. And so that's why Kevin Garnett is my backup power forward. The backup center position was another one I had to choose between really 3 guys, and then I limited it down to 2, and my gut told me to go with this guy, my GOAT. Whoa, I typed his name wrong. I'm sorry, Wilt. How dare I disrespect the GOAT, my GOAT, and Wilt Chamberlain. Y'all know I'm not going to get into his stats, but this guy was a freak of nature, and yeah, I'm not going to get into anything other than that. He's 7'1", which is just 1 inch less than Kareem. Got a 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 98 vertical, 98 strength. So those stats right there, you're not going to see any better than those. You're not in the speed department for a center. You're not going to get any better than those. 98 interior defense, and 84 perimeter defense with the 88 lateral quickness and 80 steals. So those stats aren't near as good as far as perimeter defensive stats. But nonetheless, let's hop right into the badges. He, as well as KG, has 15 Hall of Fame defensive badges, with the other 5 being on gold. He has box, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, moving truck, pogo stick, post move lockdown, rebound chaser, rim protector, tireless defender, and did I miss one? He has 16 Hall of Famers. That's what it is. He has 16 Hall of Famers with 4 gold. I initially misread that, but he also has gold, pick dodger, and pickpocket. So you know what you're getting into this card. He's pretty comparable to a Kareem and how they move and feel on the court. I just think Kareem moves a little better, and that's why he's the starting center and Wilt's the backup center. But nonetheless, both of these guys are just absolute freaks on the defensive end. That's why Wilt comes in at the backup center position on my all defensive team. Now, these last 3 spots, honestly, I'm not going to go through it. I'm not going to go through their stats. I just don't feel like it's a necessity because these guys would only play if I did get somebody who was injured. But this was the other center who I think at least deserves to be on the team, and that's Hakeem Olajuwon. He's very similar to these other centers and can really ball on both ends of the court. And I feel like it would be wrong for me not to include this card on my all defensive team. The next card is a card that I think, if you know how to use this card, I've ran into so many sweats that run this Pink Diamond Ben Wallace card to this day. And I think he plays very similar to the Robert Covington. And you're going to get a lot of the same animations with this Ben Wallace card that you get with Robert Covington. If I was to compare the two, they're very similar. But I just prefer Robert Covington. And maybe that's just my personal opinion. But they are very alike. And the last one, I was stuck between 2 players. I'll just tell you who the players were. I was stuck between Ben Simmons. Because number 1, at the point guard position at 6'10", I was debating whether to put him over Draymond, but I ended up going with somebody else. And the guy I went with is Pink Diamond. We're waiting for the Galaxy Opal, Kawhi Leonard. And I was stuck between really these 2 guys, and Ben Wallace, Kawhi, and the third guy was Josh Smith that I almost included. But I think Ben Wallace and Kawhi's animations are just a little bit better than Josh Smith's. Now, you can go either way. I might receive some tension in the comments down below, but that's what I want. I want you guys to comment down below anybody I missed, anybody who you think deserves to be on the list that I didn't include. But guys, this is my all defensive squad in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Yo, that is gonna wrap it up for the video today. I hope y'all did enjoy it. And like I said, this would be my defensive squad if I went out there and just was focused on the defensive end. Now, I want to hear you guys' comments, you guys' thoughts, because I'm sure we don't agree on every player, and I'm sure I probably missed somebody as well. But I did some pretty intensive research in coming up with my squad, comparing the littlest, the stats, and really breaking down in the comparison, the animations, everything that I could possibly think of went into this. So this is what I firmly believe. These are my firm top 13 defensive players in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Like I said, I mentioned some players that didn't quite make the list in Ben Simmons and Josh Smith, but there were so many other players that were in contention. Even like a Galaxy Opal Tracy McGrady, because he is 6'8", I thought about putting him in over Kobe, but I just couldn't quite do that. But like I said, I'm sure you guys have some thoughts that I want to hear down in the comments. I hope y'all did like the video. Drop a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, as we're on the road to 15K. As always, I love y'all and have a blessed day.